Hello and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Just another glorious morning here as the sun is rising behind... What is that? I think that's Earth, right? I gotta fly off and check. No, that's Mars. Rising behind Mars. And we are down here on Petram with the Mastodon and the Bison, about to take on that fortification down here. And this one is going to be interesting. It's a bit different because it's got some stuff, some ways to make things difficult for me. First thing, we've just been sitting here running our engines and drilling stuff out, and as you can see, I spent the night driving around and marking up a whole bunch of ore patches, which I probably should just turn off because we don't need to see where all these ore patches are. We've got the majority of it figured out, and our goal today is taking over that complex, so we don't need all that stuff. Excellent. All cleared up. So we've got the Parallax Expedition Base Pod. Now it's just a pod. It's not too big, but there's some interesting things about it. As I'm driving forward here, and I think I'm far enough back that this will show up again. As I was driving forward before, I was thinking I was just going to park on the ridgeline, but then there it is. Inhibitor field has disabled jetpack dampeners. So you can't use your dampeners with your jetpack. That's cool. So they're making it harder to capture the point by adjusting what you can use as you get closer to it. I don't know if that's the only thing they have, just having jetpack dampeners, as I haven't gotten really any closer than this ridgeline yet, and I didn't really want to get too close because I didn't want to risk the Mastodon here. So this is kind of at the edge of the cliff, and that is down there at, what is that, 900-ish meters away. And I have installed in the back of the Mastodon here a little ladder system, so I can just jump out. If I want to get back in, hop, and I can climb back up. So that way I don't actually have to put down my my big ramp every single time. I can just climb up my ladder. All I have to do is just leave that little block empty, and I should be good. Get rid of those stuff. I got my precise and my rapid fire rifle, so I should be good to rock here. And it's just time. We are relatively close by. We can go do a little bit of scouting here and go see what this enemy has in store. We have the two turrets on our Mastodon now, on the sides. But, oh, dampeners no longer. Oh, that's just relative to the Mastodon. I wanted to make sure the enemy base, yeah, it's not shooting at me, and I'm 752 away. That's important, because I can raise my range to 800, so I could take the Mastodon, I can drive it to the edge of the cliff here, and then just rain bullets down on the opponent from the distance without having to put any of my stuff at risk. So let's do that. Now, this isn't as tactical or surgical, but at least say while the Mastodon's raining some fire from a distance, we can go with our precise rifle and try to go take some specific bits off of the enemy station. I could, if I wanted to, put on the smart targeting systems so that I can tell it to only target turrets and such, which would make it a bit cleaner. But I don't have it on right now. So I must change that in the future. But we're gonna go turrets, Mastodon. So far it's just the two, but I want to be able to toggle them on and off. So I can get them to stop shooting if I can. So we drive forward, and at some point here, both of those guys should light up. Right? But also, right here, they should be in range to at least see the target. So if I control one of these, I don't know, which side am I on? I'm on the left side. I can zoom in, and it's sideways, but we can take a look at what's there. So I see a large Gatling there, large hydrogen tank, so hopefully we can keep that intact. But then there is some interior turrets. Okay. This should be not that bad. I hope we can take out that stuff without damaging the hydrogen tank. And if we get a little bit closer, there we go. Both turrets are engaging. I believe we should be good for them fight. Well, it's just barely firing over the tire. So I should probably want to move forward a little bit more. Actually, I should totally change my angle here. The slope on the area just beside me would be a better place to go. Because right there, I'm going to have to go over a hump, and then it's just better. A nice, gentler slope to make a fire base from. For future armament on this thing, probably another couple Gatling, probably on the roof in the back, and then I'm thinking a rotor turret somewhere on this thing, so I can really kick some ass if I need to. So I should be able to park up right here. Oh, I'm slipping backwards. Oh, I'm sort of slipping down the hill here. Park. Stay still. Excellent. Now those things aren't trying to like barely shoot off my my tire hinges. And while those are shooting away and providing me cover fire, let's head down towards it myself and see how close I can get. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the range on these bases is 600. And so I've still got a little bit of distance here before I am going to be fired upon. So let's go flank right. Just firing away, man. And I can always... can I remote access... I can remote access the survival rover, and then from there I can turn off the Mastodon turrets. Good, 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 good. So there is a way for me to remote control those turrets as I go down the hill. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Something's shooting at me. I am not sure what, though. It's hard to see. Oh, is it the large turret? It might be. Yep, I'm getting hits now. Ah. Was I at like... I thought I was at like 80-something% health. I just like instantly died there. Wow. What was that? I want to check one of those turrets. I want to see how much damage they've done so far. Maybe take it over and try to shoot the Gatling turret off first. doing so much damage to that base. You know, I'm actually okay with this. As long as we get the... okay, that thing's done. As long as we get that hydrogen tank, that's really the only thing I want from this base. It's just the hydrogen tank. I will try the... is it other turret? Is this one the... yeah, this one's on the other side. Oh, nice. Everything's smoking now. I don't know what you're trying to shoot at. Is there another turret there? Alright. Alright, let's turn the turrets off. Don't want to do too much damage to that base. Like some of its systems to be recognizable and functional when we get down there. But I did it. I turned off respawn with tools, so we're not constantly being spammed with tools as I repeatedly death run into places. Body, grab all my stuff. Whoop, no, it's the wrong button to press. And standing here, I'm not getting shot at. Okay, good. We'll leave the Mastodon there because I don't want to risk its health yet. I don't want to put it into danger when my... oh, inhibitor field is disabled hand drill. Oh, cool. So now... oh, you couldn't sap this one. Like I did for the other one. Then the inhibitor field has disabled jetpack. Nice. So yeah, I don't want to... I don't want to risk the Mastodon when I can just risk myself as a character, because I can respawn. But if everything that I own gets absolutely destroyed, it's like game over. Because that's one of my rule sets, right? If I am unable to respawn and have to redrop, I failed. Which is not a good thing. Right, we have done a number on this base. That is for sure. Is that turret active? No, it is burning. Okay, there's got to be other turrets on the other side of this. But are you still... I gotta find something that's connected to the base here. I gotta get in to see. Do you have any control systems that I can open up? I should have brought some materials to be able to make like an access terminal. Ooh, yeah, oh god. Yep, right there. Well, I need to get back to the Mastodon anyway to get some access resources. There's a turret. Okay, so let's just go with... wrong button here. You can just make a little access panel, right? Yeah, you can. Just make a little control panel. You just need a little bit of resources. Grab everything we need for a couple of those, and we can go and take the Mastodon a bit closer here. Because we know that this approach is clear now. And... an oasis on our right! Yes! That means we can go and we can use our drills to pick up a bunch of ice, and then we can build our H2O2 generators on this thing, and refill our hydrogen tanks. And get all set up for the next big push towards the North Pole. Oh yeah, baby. And good and parked. So what are you... oh, and I can use my my camera here to take a peek at the other side. So on the other side we have, yeah, that one interior turret. And oh, there's one at the bottom there too. So there's two interior turrets down there that we're gonna have to deal with, but hopefully we should be able to just hack it and do the easy NPC takeovers and not have to worry about actually killing them and just get our stuff back and take control of the station. So, if I get myself into the station here, we can slap down a control panel somewhere, and we can see, what do we got left on the station here? Control station. So that needs to go, because that is a control. There is a couple batteries that are full. Very nice. Couple full batteries. Beyond that, hydrogen tank is at 100% and still intact. The remote control. So we need to find the remote control, and we need to find the control station. So those should be probably upstairs, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, but wouldn't this be easy? The turret is right here. And now, turret's gone. Easy peasy. So how many turrets are left? So, incomplete, access denied, incomplete. Okay, so the access denied one is up outside, so there isn't no worries about walking upstairs. Because it's outside. Oh god. I've made a mess of the place. So all I need to do is get rid of these 2 blocks, and this base should be fine.
Inventory full.
As long as I create a control station of my own. Another reactor. Hopefully it's got some good resources in it. And I want to turn this thing off immediately.
Inventory full.
There we go. Stop using your power up. Because if we look now at the these batteries, the current output is dropped entirely. It used to be hundreds because of that damn gravity generator. But now we can go and get everything we need for a control seat, and then this place is ours probably. Plug ourselves in. Oh god, this ladder is useful. I knew building this ladder would be a good thing. That is another full hydrogen tank that we'll be able to steal. So we need a seat. Control seat. Some kind. Not enough computers. Need 46 more. Well, then building more computers. Where's computers? Right there. Make me more computers, Mr. Assembler. Oh wait, you're on disassembly mode. Make them. Thank you. So how to plug this in? Actually, it might be easiest. It'll be a little jank, but I think I can make it work if I put a connector on the side of that hydrogen tank, and then I put a connector on the side of the drill, and then lower the drill down. Because that way I don't have to like make a connector from there go up all the way to fit to this thing, which was working for that taller base. I can put a connector on that and make the connection work. But let's first go and actually capture that base. Yeah. I should just be able to throw this down anywhere. Anywhere in here, as long as it's down. Oh, come on, scrap. I just want to walk across you. Throw that down. Yep, you've successfully captured. Oh, I didn't even need to build it. I just need to slap it down. Alright, nice. So essentially, as long as I had any form of a control thing on this surface. Yes, another 104 uranium. Beautiful. Let's look at the other resources. Some ice. That's good. Case ammo in there. Different grinders and drillers, but we already have those levels, so we can just break those down. No other really loot beyond just the uranium. So, I mean, that's okay. We'll probably add a reactor. If not, we could... Oh, depending on the amount of silver we have, we might just actually want to salvage this, which is going to be an annoying thing. but it is only a 1x1 block. So it's not that annoying. But it is still annoying. Huh, alright. So you are taken apart, the refinery, their oxygen I don't care about. Because who cares about those tanks? And so, what we need to do is move the bison. Oh no, move the system over here and get her plugged up. So if I plug it on that side, it is actually a little bit weird with the terrain. Maybe it'd be better to run a cable out of this side, because this is much flatter and I can pull something. I can pull it over much easier, because I believe there's some batteries there. I gotta get onto the network, but that should be connecting in. So if I pop that off, there should be a conveyor behind that. And then I can just run it out a little bit and then plug that into the side of my drill. Yeah, that should work. That should work nicely. God, I love it when a plan comes together. Yeah. So much salvage. And then while the bison here is sucking up all the resources from there, I can upgrade it. As I think today we are going to add in H2O2 generator right there and right here underneath the walkways, and then possibly some assembler. And no, wait, we already got an assembler. We need some like basic refineries just like here and here. I believe would work well. Just sort of stick them in where they fit would be the best option. Come on. Turn, bitch, turn. No, that's not turning enough. We're probably going to have to do like a big swing of our rover here to get ourselves straightened out and close enough for this. But oh, we have the time as I run over another tree. Yeah, giant S-turn needed. Alright, now we can start backing up. It's kind of funny that this rover actually like somewhat handles better going backwards. All my real life experience backing up my pickup truck is coming into handy here with this rover. Boom. Okay. So we're parked up beside. That'll obviously need slight adjustments, but oh, they're like the perfect height. All I need to do is just run it out a little bit and we'll be perfect. Oh, great. This is awesome. So, let's first off just get a bunch of armor blocks so we can make ourselves some scaffolding, because we're going to need it. Ugh. Ow. And we'll scaffold out this like so. So we'll be able to get over and grind out that section of the wall, and then hopefully build up the conveyor from there. Yeah. I'm loving how this I'm actually really loving how this rover is just slowly growing and adapting to as I need it. It's so much fun. So let's see. We want to go this way and out one more. That way. Excellent. And let's see. I want to get rid of this so I have a mount position. There we go. Now I can jump to here. Oh, it wasn't behind this. Damn. Okay, we can take this off.
Full.
The oxygen farm can go. Ah, no. The missed jump. The missed jump. No. Why must I do that to myself? At least it is easy to get back up now that I have installed the ladder. My... Okay, put that stuff away in the drill here.
Inventory full.
There we go. There's some access. There's into the H2O2 generator. So the question should be... This is... If I'm not mistaken, let me just pop into spectator camera. Where the hell is it gone? There it is. That should be connected, if I'm not mistaken. So that H2O2 generator is convected back to a conveyor, which is connected to... Oh, there's a thing. Is this even connected to... Oh yeah, this is definitely in here. Yeah, these are connected. So it goes into the assembler, and then the assembler goes to this, and this is connected back to the rest of the things. Okay, so if I get access to this port, that is good. That would be good enough. I need steel plate. What? I thought I had steel plates on me. No! God damn it. I am going to constantly fall down that hole, and I'm not going to cut out a single one of them. Because that is just how I play. I can repeatedly fail down the tiny little gaps. And, yeah. That's just what's going to go down. I want to put down some more scaffolding here. Because these aren't going to move. And I should probably actually take those pistons and lock them for a bit. Drilling pistons. Oh, just inertia tensor lock them, I guess. Then we're going to want conveyor stuff. Right there. Unable to place because you probably want space there, right? Yeah, that's it. And leap. So then I'm going to need a corner. Then a straight. A straight. And then a connector. So I'm going to need to move this away a little bit. Just got to back it up a smidge. Got to pull it away a tiniest bit. Come on. Okay. Let's see if they can make this work. I may... Yeah, that thing needs to go. I'm bouncing off of this turret here. I will get you, you little pieces of ammo. I don't know where you went, but I'll get you. Yeah, take that off. Connector right here to there. Okay, good. Then that, and then a connector on this side. And now I just need to get myself moved over laterally a little bit, which I need to back up, do an S turn to move myself to the right, and then pull up alongside, and everything should be good. So back up straight, clear everything, pull out to the right a little bit, and then straighten back out. And we should be good as long as I keep this from crashing and burning too hard. Yes! Oh, I did that first try. Yeah! We're connected. Okay. So now we can go to our tanks on the Mastodon. And they're filling because the H2O2 would it be called an oxygen generator on the other one, right? Yeah, oxygen generator. It's going crazy because it's got the ice that it's processing and putting it into our tank, which is excellent. And now for our hydrogen tanks, we have this one from the other station, which is 100% filled, but we can go and stockpile on our tanks. And are we not pulling from that tank? What's going on? Or is it... Oh, did we damage the connection? I wonder. I wonder if we've damaged the connection between it. Oh, and their refinery is pulling our stuff and processing it. Ah, excellent. Yeah, look at that. This is black. So, one of these parts here is damaged, so I have to go and take care of that. I must repair. Grab a bunch of stuff to do conveyor components. Actually, let's put all that stuff back away. Let's grab just a little bit of steel plates, that way I can build scaffolding. And I got stuff for 4 conveyor tubes. And let's scaffold our way around the station here. Huh. Oh, let's just go over top of this. Bada boom. There we go. Go green. Go green. Excellent. And while we're here, just take a little nip out of that. So, now what should happen is that tank should be being sucked out, right? Why are you not getting sucked out? I want to stockpile. It must not be the only break in the line. So you're good to here. This junction is good. This tank is good. What's the issue then? Something in here. This junction is functional. I don't know what the issue is. Something in there is just not connected. Because there should be a connection across there that we can use. Ow, okay, never mind. I'll just fall down then. I'm guessing maybe it's part of this that we shut off. Maybe that piece that we kind of blew off is important and we should have kept it or something. Well, we can finally get this. And I guess just do some exploratory cutting away here. This container? This cargo container, more than likely. If it was damaged, and I kind of ground it away, that would probably be what's going on. So I need a cargo container materials. Whoa. Okay, why is my character was glitching out there, man. So, cargo, small cargo container, get everything I need for that. Okay. My character is like bouncing. It must be because I'm doing crazy things with like a rover on a subgrid connected to a static grid. I mean, this is probably not the best thing to be doing. Okay, now do we have that hydrogen tank being emptied? Okay, now it's empty. So something I did worked. But now look at our tanks. We're at like 50%. Yeah, 50% power. And we can also go to our batteries here for the Mastodon. And they're fully recharged in 10 minutes, which is just wonderful. The batteries from this base will set to discharge only. And we'll set our batteries here to recharge only. And we'll just slurp the power out of them. Which, they're fully recharged in just 4 minutes, and these ones are fully depleted in 15, which means we actually won't fully deplete them. Of course, we're going to take our... Oh, the uranium's being moved to this small reactor. We're running off that... off this reactor. No, we don't want that 15 megawatts. I want to keep my uranium for rainy days. So now that we're doing that, there's still a good amount of power in these batteries that are on this base. So we will fully charge the Mastodon before we get out of here, which is an amazing feeling. I wonder. What would be the easiest way to do this? Lift it with... If I wanted to get this thing out, I don't want to build, like, piston functions and all that kind of stuff to lift this and pull it over there. That would just get annoying. So, it would be with a drone. But I'd have to build a lifting drone to get this into position. I think it's just too much work to move the small reactor. I'll just cut down its stuff and just process it. Process it into the silver, and then I can eventually build up a new one in the future. Because I should have a bit of silver, right? How much silver do I have? Because I do have my 15 medical components, so I don't need any more of that. And I've got 92.5 silver here. And to create a large block reactor costs me 166, so I'm over halfway there with my silver. So I should be able to make a small reactor if I cut down this one anyway. Because I'll be getting... What the hell is this frickin'... This thing is just jiggling. And so if I cut this thing down, I should have more than enough silver afterwards in order to build one. That thing's empty, so I'll open it up, cut it off. What is happening? What is happening? Everything is just being weird. There we go. And with the full refinery here, we'll actually get all that silver processed. Then I can just pump that all in back into my cargo pod on the rover here. And we have 168 silver. If we check reactor, need 166. Perfect. Absolutely perfect amount. We can build a small reactor on the Mastodon and have it fueled up with all of our uranium. I am so happy about that. Which we do have 103. Actually, no, 373. Because we have some in that small reactor there. 373 frickin' uranium. This is great. We got so much resources, man. We are doing awesome. So battery Mastodon fully recharged in just a single minute here. The Bison batteries are fully recharged. Our hydrogen tanks are 50% full. Small hydrogen tanks. Oh, those are on the Bison. They should stockpile. They should, yeah, get off of stockpile. Same, we can take these off of stockpile and get these small hydrogen tanks filled. So that way the Bison, whenever it cuts loose, it always has fuel in it. But the only thing that we need to do next is, you know, like, finish processing some stuff here, cut down a few more things, like, you can put that into process, some of these more expensive blocks. And, I don't know, but realistically, we don't need to cut down this entire station. There is a lot of stuff here that's just a pile of iron. We don't need to do a bunch of it. And, we need to figure out a way to get myself into that oasis over there. Because if I'm not mistaken, that oasis looked like it didn't have easy drive access into it. So where was that oasis? It was just over the hill here, right? Let's just take a peek here. Yeah, just right there. As if you look... Yeah, that thing's got some cliffs all around it. So I'm going to have to, like, build myself a ramp to get down there. If I want to bring the Mastodon down to go mine the ice here. I'll have to figure out something. But that will probably be the next episode. For now, I'm going to finish sucking up all the resources on this base. Cut down a few more expensive items and put them into refinement so I can get them into my cargo pod. Probably grab that unknown signal. In the next episode, we'll improve our hydrogen systems, finish off building all of our hydrogen engines and our tanks and our H2O2 generators, which we didn't get around to today. We'll just do like a charging up episode where we fill our hydrogen tanks off of this ice, and then we'll be like ready to rock. Then we can probably, not the next episode because that's the charge up and getting our system set up, but the episode after that will just be a full-on go to the North Pole. There's nothing in our way now. Once we get all set up here, then we can just go. But that is going to be it for now. Another base conquered and sucked into the Mastodon as its stockpiles grow. We're ready for that long trek. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Good hunting out there, fellow space engineer.